Welcome to the first episode of In Her Element. My name is Sierra, your host, and this is the first episode. Yes, indeed. I can't believe it's here. I made it. We made it. And yeah, I don't even know what I should even tell y'all what's been going on with me, because I really haven't been even on my social medias lately. So yeah, I just been chilling in the cut, going to school, going to my 9 to 5. So irritating, but no, y'all, really have been just trying to get this podcast together and trying to just figure out how to get this money by yesterday. But yeah, I'm gonna let y'all know if I'm gonna get into some action, but I really have just been laying low and doing me. Like, I don't really know, but definitely I need to get into some action, because okay, I look way too good to be just chilling in the house for a cool minute, but it's okay. I am saving money, living better. So yes, that is great. But let me just get right into these topics that we finna take off the shelf today, because I don't even want to hold us up. So today we're taking off the shelf just a topic that I have. It's not a topic, but it's a word that has been thrown around like a lot. And I just don't know if everyone knows the definition or knows the real meaning of it. Because at first, I just thought it was just a word a regular word, but no, it has, all words have meanings. This word is used very often in our society, well known. I don't know if it's well known, maybe not, I don't know, maybe I'm doing the word up too much, I don't really know. But yeah, so I'm gonna just tell y'all the word. It's narcissist. That is what we're taking off the shelf today. Narcissism, narcissistic people, all that. We're taking that off the shelf, because that is literally, y'all, how I really feel like I had to step into what I want to say is my element. And really, probably without meeting a narcissist person, I wouldn't probably have this podcast. So yeah, I gotta tell y'all the foundation, the framework of how I'm gonna be able to talk about all of the topics that I'm gonna talk about on this podcast, because baby, I had to go through some stuff to talk about these topics that I'm finna take off the shelf, in the later episodes, but we'll talk about that later. So let me just give y'all the definition, because I'm holding y'all up. The definition of a narcissist: an extremely self-centered person who has an exaggerated sense of self-importance. Sounds about right. I feel like anyone that has an idea of what it is, I think that's a good definition. Well, that is quoted from the Merriam-Webster dictionary. So yep. Anyway, let's jump further into it. So I think the characteristics of a narcissist I have personally dealt with is definitely beyond selfish, definitely a liar, definitely condescending, definitely manipulative, definitely just power hungry, just really think they're the mobsters time 10, something like that, in that fashion. They just are just toxic, very insecure people. Also gotta put that in there, because they're very insecure. They love projecting their own thoughts and feelings about their self onto you, and it's do you really think that about yourself, or are you talking about me? Let me know who we're having a conversation with. But anyway, so yeah, I definitely think they like to play victim heavily, and it's not heavenly at all. It's definitely an ugly sight to see. But yeah, so just their explanations, what, you can show them some piece of evidence, say you're messing with them or whatever, and you show them just some evidence, and you're oh, you did this and that. They're me? And knowing that's their phone number, that's their face, that's everything, you got caught. It's just the no accountability. Maybe that's what I'm looking for, the no accountability. None. They take none, zero. I can always respect a person who's going to stand in what they're going to stand in, because I'm going to do it, because I'm a person, if I did something to you, or I did something period in general, I'm going to stand on it. I'm going to have to, because I'm going to know deep down in my heart, Sierra, you did that shit. You need to say it, or you need to stand on it, because that's what you did. At a certain point, you need to, the facts are the facts. You can't say you didn't do it, but you did, with their explanation. So it's just I don't understand how you can deny facts, but okay, it's the no accountability for me that's really, really, really unattractive. How can you not stand on what you did? I know that you got caught with little baby, and it's gonna be hard, but all you have to do is say, yeah, I did it, and apologize if you're gonna apologize. If you don't, Just at least say you did it. I can always respect someone who's gonna tell me, hey, I did it. Sorry, hey, I did it, and what? Because at least you told me the truth. You did it, period. Thank you for telling me. That's what I wanted to come for. That's what I thank you for so much. So, but that's just me. I don't know. Not everyone wants to hear that. So yeah, I think I'm like giving out too much. I think those are all the facts that I really have. I don't think they're just very toxic, very jealous people, y'all. Like very, oh my God, y'all. They're very, very needy. Like, also, I probably should have said this in the characteristics, but they're very like projecting. Like they very project. I did when I said insecure. They very much project their insecurities onto their significant other, their partner, or you, anyone. They just, for what? Like, I know you did it. Why you telling yourself? Like, if I'm doing something in the secret, I'm never gonna let you know. The only way you gonna find out is you gonna have to catch me in the act. Okay, I'm never going to tell myself. Why would you telling yourself like that? Like when you project your own insecurities onto someone, you're really telling on yourself. It's really a bad look. Like it's really not the sexiest, not the hottest. Like it's nothing but yuck. So definitely they give a very much toxic, very judgmental people. Like they very much judge others, which is definitely not freaking okay. Like they definitely judge people, and I feel like in this day and age, we shouldn't judge anyone because low-key we all have went through the same thing, or if we're not going through the same thing, someday we might go through the same thing. It just may not have happened yet. So yeah, but those are all really the signs. I think I gave y'all so much, but anyway, that is all I really have for the signs. And I just feel like I personally, the reason why I'm able to say all what I said and think all this is because I actually had an experience with one, and it really kind of made me shape the way I really view the world and view people, because this type of individual, I think people don't understand how like dangerous they could be, like to a person who is not mentally strong. I even want to say spiritually strong, maybe in my case, but not all. But definitely people that are weak, they love to prey on people, and this the naive, good-hearted people. I just don't know why, but that's how they get off. So that's them, something to take up with God. But yeah, and I feel like the reason why I'm able to speak on certain topics that I'm even going to be able to take off the shelf on this podcast is because, baby, I went through it. Like, baby, this situation, this experience that I'm about to explain has like really shaped me into stepping into my element and being all that I really am today, and who I walk in this room and you see it while I got it on me, baby. It just makes me stand differently when I've encountered this person. It makes you stand differently. It makes you walk differently. It makes you talk differently. It makes you feel differently, because this person is a different kind of feeling person. Like they're just very not good for your soul. And once you get that out your soul and you realize how good life is and how good you are, like it's such a relief. So yeah, I'm gonna give you a brief story, but the full story is gonna be on the Patreon. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. It's gonna be lit on the Patreon. Like, okay, stories are gonna go crazy. We're gonna definitely get it cracking over there. But anyway, so yeah, me and my narc, we was kicking it. Well, really, it was supposed to be a quick fuck. Like, literally, y'all, it was only supposed to be a quick fuck. Like, I already had a man and everything. Like, I had a happy home. I just really wanted to, get my nut and literally leave him alone. But the aesthetic of this man was just giving everything that I love. And, when it's giving the aesthetic that I love, I really can't deny it. And yeah, I fell for it. So this was like back in 2019, 2020, y'all. So I was young, just being a young little hot to the around, Yeah, definitely the pussy was tender. Like, I don't know. I just really wanted to get my nut. Like, that was really the whole purpose of the reason why I interacted with this narc. Like, if only I didn't want to get that nut, man. If only I would have kept my legs close. But anyway, that's here nor there. But anyway, so yeah, it was supposed to be a quick fuck. So anyway, boom. Okay, y'all, so it was like 2019, 2020. Yeah, I was 19, about to turn 20, or I was 20. Yeah, no. I was 19, turning 20, yeah. I sure was, cause, yeah, anyway. So this was definitely when I was a young hot tenderoni, running them. No, I really wasn't running the streets. I was really at home. I had a home, I had a man already, had a dog, I really had a family, and I had my family already. Like I said, me and my family, we cool, we tight. So I was really living the life. Like really, like, okay, I was going to school, working, getting a bag, got my car, life was looking up for you, girl. It was looking cool, looking a little plush, yeah. So anyway, I was working at this call center, and it was lame or whatever. So yeah, I just was minding my business one day, and I just saw this man. I was like, oh, he's kind of good looking, but I didn't think nothing of it. Went about my business. And then out of nowhere, I saw this man, and it was him again, the same man. And what am I gonna give him a name? We just gonna call him the Big Stallion, because he was just big, and that's all I remember. Like I just remember, like, oh my god, that's a big man. Like, oh my god, like I love a big man. Like a 6-foot man is really my type of man. Like something about it, it's really something about it. So I was like, oh wow, he's kind of big, and I like that. So I was like, oh my god, I really think he's so sexy. But I didn't think nothing of it. And then, it's a call center. So, you're going to hear about people, through the motherfucking cubicles or whatever. So I'm here. I'm like, okay, I got his name, got his rundown. Like, I'm like, oh, he has a kid. I'm like, oh, he's a baby daddy. Like, what the fuck? I mean, but I can see it. The aesthetic was crazy. So, I can definitely see it. The dick must be slinging, I mean, still thinking with my pussy, still wanting to get that nut. So I'm like, oh my god. See, he has a kid. Like I always tell myself, I'm not gonna fuck with niggas that have kids. So boom, bottom line is, we end up exchanging socials or whatever. So I was like, Sierra, this is so wrong, because you're not supposed to be doing this. Would you want someone to do this to you? And I'm like, whatever, still when we trying to get that nut, I'm like, okay, it's just gonna be a quick fuck, end up, talking on social. And I'm like, I keep telling this man I have a boyfriend, and that's what a narc is. They gonna always try to sabotage. Like they love sabotaging. So like when I told him that, he was like, I think he was getting more intrigued with the fact that I even had a man at the crib. Like he was like, ooh, we a see. Like he liked it. Like he wanted to keep it going. Like I was just, but at the time I wasn't thinking that. I was literally just trying to get a quick fuck, y'all, and literally leave this man alone. I was really, after I fucked him for the one time, what I thought in my head, I was gonna fuck him once and just never gonna speak about it, never gonna dream about it ever again. Just gonna continue with my happy home, live with my dog. Oh, because while that in that process of I'm working, going to school, I'm living in Vegas at the time, but I had plans on moving back to Arizona, so with my boyfriend at the time. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just give him a quick fuck until I leave Vegas, and then as soon as I move to Arizona, cut him off, because I'm gonna be with my man in a happy home. Like boom, bottom line, I'm gonna be straight. So fast forward, we end up fucking, and I'm like, oh my god. Well, we didn't not to fast forward that fast, but we end up fucking like the third time or fourth time we linked. But at first we wasn't really fucking, we was just getting a vibe. And that was my fucking fault, because I don't even know. But anyway, I told y'all the aesthetic was really giving what I love, so I was really falling. And he was so charming. The charisma, baby, on him was crazy. Like I was really like, oh my god, like what am I doing? Like my pussy and my head was like zing, zing, zing. Like, okay, I was zinging with this man, and I knew it was so wrong. That was a bad thing. But if you know what zinging is, it's from the movie Hotel Transylvania. But yeah, that is a real thing. Like, oh, for me, I believe zinging is a real thing. Like that's how I know a man gonna really be in my life. Like if I look in his eyes for like a couple seconds, like maybe 10, 15, 20 seconds max, I can already tell if this man can be in my life, and if it's gonna be good or if it's gonna be bad. But whatever it's gonna be, I'm gonna have to ride with it, because we zinged. And you gotta follow the zing. You have to, like, you never know where it will take you. So anyway, continue on with the story. So yeah, we end up fucking, bottom line is, and it was good. I'm not even gonna lie, but the mouth was stupid. Like that was really, really the neck was stupid crazy. Like, if I had a Twitter at the time, he would definitely have been my header, because that brain was crazy. That was really the best part of him. Like, the neck was crazy. My favorite part was the neck, like, throughout the whole thing, but that's here nor there. So anyway, like, okay, so after the quick fuck, I'm like, all right, cool, like, I got my nut, cool, you know, I'm gonna leave him alone. And then nope, you know, we just kept talking, you know, which got worse, you know, kept lingering. You're not supposed to do that. When you gotta have boundaries with a narc. Have to have boundaries. And that was one thing that I lacked, and ended up having the whole situation that I had, because the boundaries was not set. So we ended up fucking for a long time. Now that he got a new place, like, or whatever, you know, we're fucking at his crib or whatever now. And because at first we were fucking in the whip, and my whip, to be exact, like, my narc was such a just I don't even know, don't even let me talk about it. So continuing with the whole situation, so yeah, and then yeah, bottom line, we start fucking at his crib, and then he was like, do you want to stay? I'm like, I'm not really supposed to be fucking you and staying with you. Like, we're supposed to just be fucking. Like, you know, you're definitely not my man. Like, he wasn't respecting my boundaries, and that's what narcs don't do. They don't respect your boundaries. Like, he was just not respecting me. Like, he would be like, no, please stay, you know, just making me come in, manipulating me, you know, with that good mouth. Because I mean, the dick was thrown too, but was it the highlight? Definitely not. So I was really just enticed by the mouth, and I was just like, oh my gosh, Sierra, like, no, you're not supposed to be here, like, no. So finally, you know, things lead to another, and we're just continuing to still fuck for months and months now, because he's freaking blood bombing me. You know, he's all up my ass. He wants to be around me 24/7. You know, he want me to do this, do that, you know, come pick him up from work, you know, just do the fucking most and beyond. Like, he's my nigga. Like, he's the main nigga. Like, not like he wasn't understanding his place as, you are a quick fuck, like, you're not the main nigga, okay? I already had that position filled. So it was just going all back from the jump. I should have just known the boundaries wasn't there. Toss him, sis. And then, you know, he started getting, like, all of a sudden, like, mood swings would go stupid crazy. Like, he would just get mad at for no fucking reason, like, out of nowhere. Like, what are you getting fucking mad for? Like, also narcs, yeah, they're definitely, like, moody, like, beyond moody, like, emotions from one end to the next, like, very fast, very quick, like I don't even know. So I wasn't used to that. Like, I was still, you know, I said I'm 19, 20, like, y'all, I'm not used to that. I'm like, what are you really tripping for? Like, he's older than me. Like, I'm like, I don't think you're supposed to act like this when you're this age, and you have a child, like, whatever, you know, go off though. So I'll end up was like, you know, I need to cut ties with him because he's getting too crazy. Like, why am I fighting with a quick fuck? Like, I should never be fighting with someone who's not my man. So I was like trying to get away from him. I'm like, you know what, I'm done with this, you know, we're done. Like, there is nothing else. Like, please leave me alone. Here he comes, you know, crying, you know, begging me back and stuff, you know, trying to entice me with the sex. Like, you know, like I said, the brain was stupid crazy. So at the time, I'm loving it. So I'm just coming back like a freaking gullible girl that I was. End up just letting things get out of hand. We just fast forwarding, y'all, because like I said, the full story gonna be on the Patreon. So bottom line is, I let it get out of hand to the point where, so my boyfriend ended up catching me at his crib cheating, bruh. Like, at the crib, bruh. Like, at his crib, all, like, literally, probably low-key in front of his family. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Because, like I said, there was no boundaries. He just kept disrespecting my motherfucking boundaries, y'all. The narc kept disrespecting my fucking boundaries. And he just ended up catching me one day, like, and I was kind of being sloppy, low-key. I'm not even gonna cap. I was kind of being a sloppy cheater. Not even gonna lie. That's why I said we're here. That's why we take accountability over here. Just know, okay? Like I said, I'm gonna stand in what I did, okay? So yeah, but anyway, he just kept fucking blowing my phone up. Like I said, like he was the main nigga, and he wasn't. Okay, y'all. So boom, I'm at my nigga house one day, and my main nigga house, you know, the man that I love, you know, my first love. That's just what it is. And this freaking narc keeps blowing my fucking line. And I'm like, what the fuck? But I'm not thinking nothing of it. Like, I don't know. Like, it was a weird day that day. I think I wasn't feeling good, or was I high? I don't know if I was just too high or too sick, but I wasn't feeling right that day. And I just ended up leaving my phone, like in the open or somewhere. Like, it was right next to us or whatever. And I wasn't caring. And it just kept going off and off. I'm talking about, y'all, 3-4 missed calls back to back to back. And I'm like, I know who that is, but I don't feel like dealing with it. To be honest, y'all, I'm gonna even just be honest right here, because like I said, I'm speaking my truth. I think I was like that sick or that tired or whatever was going on with me that day that my nigga at the time found out. I think it was because I was living two totally completely different lives. Like, I don't even know how like I was truly even getting down like that. Like, it was truly making me sick. Like, I promise I was living like a Lifetime movie. Like, if I really wanted to act, like, I could. Well, actually, I don't want to act. Like, if actually like they wanted to cast me, like my experience for a movie, they could probably put it in a movie. Like, I don't want to act in it, but I definitely could give a storyline. Like, it was definitely giving Lifetime movie. The storyline was crazy, and I think that was really making me like ill. Like, I was really living two totally different lives, y'all. Like, it was very much chaotic, and I just couldn't take it no more. So maybe the universe really made things happen a certain way. But anyway, boom. So he catch me cheating. He like, who is this blowing up your phone? Da 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 da. Things lead to another. Da da da. So that's how it all fell apart, y'all. And yeah, so narcs are just terrible. And then after, my whole relationship with my first love blows up, y'all, the narc was like, oh, it's gonna be me and you, da 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 da, we gonna run off to da da da, be together, whoop 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 whoop. And me still, mesmerized by that mouth. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be with you, we can make this work. But literally in my deepest of souls, I'm not even gonna hold y'all. Like, I really knew like we was never gonna work out. Like, I knew it, because just the way that he was, just the way that he carried himself, just the way that he thought, like, it moved, like, I knew we could never work. Like, we have two totally different souls. Like, your soul is just dark and ugly, and my soul is full of joy and happiness, and it's pink flowers and blue bills over here in my soul. And that's not giving over there at all. Not even at the tip of it to the top of it, okay? None of it. Oh, sister, you like it? All right, sister girl, I'm not even gonna hate on you. All right, y'all, so let me just tell y'all about the best kept secret, which I don't even know why it's a secret, because everybody needs to go run and go get them a bottle or two, because baby, I just want to make sure that we all are just having the best sexual experience that we can have. And baby, these taste vitamins are gonna do just that, okay? These vitamins are full of natural ingredients such as strawberry powder, banana powder, and pineapple, and other such powders that just help us balance our pH levels, just our natural secretions. This just gives us that little nice sweet taste that we all need, because baby, we don't be eating the best some days, and we don't want to taste how we ate. We want to just taste better than what we even look like. So baby, these vitamins are gonna do just that, baby. They just gonna bring that that you need in the bedroom, okay? So get you a bottle. You know what, I'm gonna even help you get a bottle. Use the code in her element and get you a couple dollars off, okay? Baby, use it and tell me what you think, okay? Tell me if your man didn't suck you until next week, okay? He had you screaming and hollering like you ain't never did before, because you know why? You taste oh so good, okay? You taste how you look. Don't you want to taste how you look, okay? And if you look good, get you a bottle, because you want to taste how you look. So go grab you a bottle, grab you two for your man too, because he needs to taste good too, because y'all both having an experience. So definitely tell me what you think, okay? And don't say I didn't give you nothing, okay? Baby, I told you about it, okay? It's up to you now. But use the code in her element. Get you a few hours, baby. Enjoy. So yeah, and we end up, I don't know, after me and the narc end up having a situationship, because I do not claim that man. We was never really together. That was literally still a quick fuck. Like, I was still living in Arizona at the time, so like literally, like, this is still a quick fuck to me. Like, I'm not seeing him on the regular. I'm living in Arizona. Oh no, I can't give y'all that. Y'all gotta watch the Patreon, because I can't give y'all that tea, but I was about to spill some tea, but you know, you'll catch it if you watch the Patreon. So anyway, yeah, so we end up doing long distance, and yeah, trash. I don't even know why I even wanted to do that. So we're still in a situationship, but now I'm like thinking, like I said, he's like, you know, using this like mind tricks on me, like, you know, we gonna be together, you know, just us. But meanwhile, whole time he's doing his whole thing in Vegas while I'm in Arizona trying to be a good little wife, like, yes master, yes, like, and doing what I'm supposed to do. Meanwhile, he's doing whatever the fuck he wants to do, and the whole time I could be doing whatever the fuck. I could have been getting it bust back wide open, because that's what I like too. I could have been doing the same thing. Just let me know. Like, ever since dealing with this narc, like, it has really made me love honesty. Like, I would rather you love and tell me, like, hey, we're gonna do this and the third, instead of, you know, we're gonna be together, you know, us against the world. I'd rather you tell me, nope, we're gonna suck and fuck other people. Cool, baby. I'm with the whole nine. Like, that's cool, and we don't have to be together. I love that. You know, just let me know what it is so I can make my own choice. You know, I just don't like being forced into nothing, and I feel like narcissists, they love to just control the whole situation, you know, and everything. So finally, you know, he ends up talking me into, you know, let's move together, like I said, you know, since he's trying to be with me for real in my truth, you know. That's what I'm thinking, but, you know, he's just trying to get up. He's trying to one up on me. He's trying to really come up off me, because, like I said, the narc was just giving bummish vibes. Like, it's definitely giving not it. So bottom line is, you know, one thing leads to another, and I let the narc come live with me in Arizona. So literally, I move him to and from Arizona. Like, literally, nigga, I put you in this bitch and I took you out of this state. Like, it's crazy. So anyway, I let him come live with me, and that went to shits. Like I told y'all, I'm gonna let y'all know on the Patreon, because yeah, we don't got that much time for it, but definitely on the Patreon, go check it out, because it was crazy, that whole living situation. But anyway, so now I guess, you know, I really don't really want to call that my boyfriend, but I guess I really still want to call it a quick fuck. But anyway, I end up helping the homeless, you know, move in with me, because he had nowhere to stay, you know, because that's what you get when, you know, you don't know how to pay your bills, and, you know, you can't live at a residence, you know, by yourself on your own lease. But hey, you know, we can't all, guess, afford the luxuries of life, you know. I don't know how, but anyway, because there's 24 hours in a day, but hey, I don't know, who am I? So yeah, anyway, that went to trash, y'all. Like, it was just so toxic, so abusive, like, so just not the right environment for anyone. And like I said, it was just like the whole projecting, the insecurities, the whole delusional things, like the whole like just sneaky moves. Like, it was just giving like, what's that movie where he had all those faces, and like, I don't know what movie that was, but like, I don't know, he was like 27 different people, or like, you know, had all those different personalities like in that one body. But like, this was really like in the flesh. Like, I just didn't know what type of person I was gonna wake up to, because it was just definitely not giving stable. And like, I feel like I said in the beginning, someone who isn't like mentally strong or capable of dealing with a person like that can definitely be affected by the power that narcissism has, because it's definitely like, what do I want to say, like a matrix, like a vortex. Like, they definitely bring you down in a dark hole, and they want you to swim with you down to the bottom, until you can't even freaking breathe no more, and you are just like them, dark and disgusting and ugly and evil. And I mean that in the most respectful way. I really do, because it's truly what it is. Leading me into my next off the shelf, you know, topic is, you know, so like I said, you know, and it really is like a whole situation. Like, coming out of that whole situation with that narc was definitely one of the hardest things I have ever been through, I want to say. And really, I keep saying, it has really shaped me into being woke and awakened in who I am and what, you know, I'm gonna stand for and what I'm not gonna stand for, because narcs, they will just make you see everything in a different type of light. And that's why the question that I posed today is, are you raw dogging with a lame? Because you don't even know if this person is really like in your home or not, because they play such a good face. And but if resonated with any of those characteristics, then that may be who they are. But hey, I don't want that to be true for you, sis, because that's not a good place to be. But yeah, but for real though, y'all, narcissist abuse is definitely a real situation, and it really goes on every day in America, and it's really serious. And women, we have to stick together, because this stuff is real, and this stuff really does affect us. Because imagine living with someone who is just so dark and so ugly, and then you have to like go out into the regular world and then come home and then your house is dark and ugly just like the world outside. Like, that's a lot. Like, I would be angry and sad and mad at the whole world too, because it's just not giving happy, balanced life. It's not giving I'm happy in my soul, and that's just not a good way to be living. So definitely, please, if you are associated with a narc, please definitely make sure you have support around you, please. And if you are able to get away from them, like, and really cut ties with them and have no contact, which I definitely recommend. Like, you can never have contact with them, but hey, like I said, if you are definitely tied with them for life, like lifetimes, because of children and other things, and not even kids, but businesses, freaking anything, investments, shit, fucking any agreements with them for life that are just lifetime, and you can't just physically remove yourself easily and just cut ties and have no contact. Make sure you have support, because I know you're definitely fighting a battle, and I'm so sorry, and I hope that you get out, baby, because you don't deserve that. And I've been through it, and I definitely can tell you from a person that's been on the outside, you're definitely going to be a different person, and you're definitely going to love life after this whole toxic person is out of your life. So baby, you're going to get through it. You got this. Don't even trip, baby, because when you're done and you see exactly who that person is for what they truly are, you just know that you're better than them, bottom line. And I'm saying that respectfully and humbly as I possibly can, because you really are. Narcissistic people are really the most scum people. Like, they're really very insecure. They don't even love themselves. So how can you even love someone who doesn't love themselves? So yeah, and I'm definitely going to leave that there. Oh wait, one more thing also, y'all, because like I said, it does get very hectic with these people. Definitely, I'm gonna give y'all a little tip. Like, the National Abuse Awareness Hotline is 1-800-799-7233 or 1-800-799-SAFE, just in case anyone needs that, because like I said, it definitely does get rowdy with these type of people. Like, they won't stop until they bring you down. So hey, just make sure you have support, and make sure you have help, and just know that you're not alone, because a lot of people are fooled by these people every single day. Like, they put on a good face, and it's crazy. It's literally like that movie Bird Eye. Isn't that, yeah, with Sandra Bullock, like, or Bullock, whatever, her, like, literally, that's literally what it is like, living with them, breathing with them, seeing them every day, just having interactions with them. Like, and it's just crazy, because like, that's just the world that we live in with these people around. Like, they're just so charming, to the fact that definitely take the blindfolds off, y'all. Don't even worry about everybody else taking their blindfolds off. Just take yours off, and see right through them. Like, just know that you're not crazy. Everything that you think and believe in the bottom of your heart is probably most likely facts. Like, and even if you do have facts to back that up, just know that your heart confirmed it first, and the facts follow after. So your heart gotta resonate with it, and the soul gotta resonate before the facts come. But definitely, if you feel it and you feel it like in your heart of hearts, definitely it is what it is. So definitely, like I said, get you some support, and yeah, just know that you are amazing, because they picked you to destroy your life. And they can't just pick a basic old bitch, like, because that's basic. Like, they don't want basic stuff. That's why they messing with you. So I guess it's like kind of like a badge of honor, but you get what I'm saying. But y'all, okay, y'all, so now we finna get into something less heavy. Okay, we finna get into something light and something fun, something that I just, am excited to talk about. We finna just start pillow kicking it. Okay, so first, like I said, I want y'all to, learn here, get some like education out of this if you can. So okay, yeah, y'all, so we just finna get right into pillow kicking it. Let's go into something a little light, on a lighter note. So I'm really excited. I'm sorry for like screaming if I'm screaming, because I can hear myself in the headphones. So oh my god, y'all, I wish y'all could see me, but y'all can't because I'm having technical difficulties like always. I'm gonna get me a team. When we take off, it's gonna be big, so we gonna get the team together. When I get the team together, we gonna get it together, we gonna get it right. But anyway, okay, so like I said, I want y'all to like really learn something here, or like at least take something that you may use, in your everyday life back with you. So today on Pillow Kicking It, I want to talk about sex etiquette. Okay, yes indeed, I do want to talk about sex etiquette, and this is just what I think is like respectful, things that are just nice to do in the bedroom, like. But I'm gonna give you the definition though before we even get started. First, I want to start off with the definition of etiquette. Etiquette is a noun, okay? It is the conduct or procedure required by good breeding or prescribed by authority to be observed in social or official life. So yeah, definitely the procedure, code of conduct. So just some nice codes of conduct in the bedroom. And I'm gonna first start off by saying like this. It's nice to be nice. So if you want someone to be nice and have etiquette to you, you definitely should provide etiquette. Like I feel like it's just known, like manners. Like I feel like if you have manners on the street, why wouldn't you have manners in the bedroom, So first I want to start off with my favorite. Well, this isn't really, none of them are my favorite because really I love manners in general, so I'm not even going to be capping on y'all. So anyway, first we're going to start off with, baby, you need to have the condom ready. You need to have the condom ready if we're fucking and you already know what the deal is. Like, why is it not? The condom should already be out. We shouldn't be already into it and we looking for like, this is not a movie, baby. Have the condom out already. You know the deal. And of course, you're up in age. Like, you should definitely have that thing whipped out. You should definitely be doing it with one hand. You should probably even be using your mouth. You probably should be even doing tricks with it at this point in life. Like at this point in life, you should definitely be doing tricks with it. But that's just my opinion. And also, I feel like you should make sure that the pillowcases and the sheets are definitely clean before I even get there, because that's just period. Because yeah, don't you want me to have good skin? I want you to have good skin. I wouldn't even invite you to, first of all, you're probably not even invited to my crib in the first place, but if you was, I would definitely have clean sheets for you. Like, that's the least I can do for you. If I'm really about to break you down like I say I am, I would at least have sheets. So please make sure the pillowcases and the sheets are clean, especially if you want me to come lay down with you and cuddle with you after the fact too. Like, the least you can do, my guy, is freaking keep the sheets clean, please. Okay, that is the least. Also, I think, if he's a true gentleman, he gonna go get that rag. Okay, he gonna get the rag. That's what he gonna do if he a real gentleman. But hey, I understand, 9 times out of 10, us ladies, we gonna get the rag. But I take that good 1% now, and I love a good surprise too. So that might even like, oh, and he got the rag, like that. That's like a little turn on. Like, oh, that's sweet. Just being a little nice. Is sweet. So yeah. Oh, definitely holding my hair while I'm giving this good throw. Definitely you should hold my hair. Like, I know that sometimes it's hard to focus, I totally understand, but definitely holding the hair back is definitely essential, and I think is very proper etiquette. Like, that's the least you can do when I'm providing this throw. Like, that's the least you can do is hold my hair back, especially if you just seen that I put this frontal on or I just got my hair done. Come on now, like, really? Like, please help me out somewhere. Like, I may not have a scrunchie on me at every moment, so I feel like definitely holding the hair back is nice and a part of etiquette to me. But this probably is like a big one. Like, I want to say maybe this is probably not even etiquette, probably this is like what's above etiquette? Like, this is probably a rule. Like, this is in the rule book somewhere. It is asking, can I come in the pussy? Like, please, like, you should definitely ask, can you? Because, you know, people, not all of us ladies, you know, have figured out, you know, what do you call it, our birth control plan, or, you know, all of that. And some of us aren't ready to be moms. Like, just that communication period should just be known. Like, you should definitely just ask. Like, that's just etiquette. Like, especially if we're linking for the first time and I don't know you, don't you dare. But like I said, you know, the condom should be out, but the condom stuff is just yay. But that's just how I feel about it. So definitely though, asking before you, but that's a rule though. I think that's definitely a rule. That's not even etiquette, so we're gonna set that aside as a rule, not even etiquette. But this next one is definitely etiquette. Using 2 hands, sis, while you stroking that meat. Okay, 2 hands, baby. 2 hands him, because like, he using his one hand probably, well, if y'all don't live together, probably all the time, but if y'all live together, never. So I don't know, but he's using that hand. He can do that, is what I'm saying. Like, bottom line, he can use his own hand. Like, you're there, baby, to give, you know, that extra so baby, use your 2 hands, you know, play with the balls, play with the meat at the same time, you know, get the tip, don't forget it, you know, because that's where it's good at. So definitely using 2 hands, baby. And, you know, gotta suck the balls while you at it, you know, gotta be doing all that, you know. That's just etiquette, you know, being nice to your man, you know, doing your man how you supposed to do your man. But I think everyone knows that. Oh, but definitely, since, you know, I got us, definitely his failure to eat pussy before he fucks and enters is definitely poor etiquette. Like, definitely number 1, poor etiquette. Like, if I even, not even if I, like, it's just giving who raised you at this point, because why would you do that? You know, I'm finna, you know, give that good throw, you know, after you look on this good pussy. So what, like, come on now, come nicely, like, you know, especially, you know, if it's our first time, like, you should definitely show out for me. Like, definitely show out, because you never know when you're gonna see me again. Like, show out. And I just feel like, you know, of course, you know, ladies, we gonna show out too with that good throat, but I feel like that's already like off the rip, you know, we're gonna give that. So I feel like definitely, if he not eating pussy on the first go, then it's a no-go. Bottom line, he's just a no-go. He's out of there. Okay, so lastly on sex etiquette is kink shaming. Definitely don't be a kink shamer. You know, everyone is into different stuff. Like, let people have their moment. Don't even get all into that. I just feel like kink shaming is bad etiquette, because, you know, we're not supposed to judge what people like. You know, people like what they like, so don't even get in between, you know, what people like. You know, don't be like, oh, you like that, da 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 da. Let them be. Like, certain people, different strokes for different folks. I don't think that's the same. Yeah, like, if they like that, they like that. Don't even put them down for that. I be hating seeing people put other people's kink to shame. Like, baby, just because they like that doesn't mean you have to. So definitely being nice, okay? Just being very open is sex etiquette, period, bottom line. And yeah, so next we're gonna move on furthermore into pillow talking. Okay, topic 2 of pillow kicking in, throwing that pussy back too early. Okay, is that really something that is true or not? My answer is yes, but I am putting a but. Usually I don't, but there are exceptions. Yes, so definitely I do believe that throwing that pussy back early is bad. But, you know, if he eats a pussy on the first night and you really want to fuck him, why not? He did his job. He ate the pussy, okay? But now I am known for just getting my pussy ate and dipping, because I don't really want to fuck. But if you really do want to fuck and he ate it, I feel like give him some pussy, because, you know, he did his due diligence. Like, give the man some. But don't you leave without you getting none. Like, if he didn't eat that pussy and you sucked the soul out that dick and you're kind of mad and hurt, don't you ever go back to that place ever again, wherever it is. I don't even know who it's with. I just don't want you to go back there no more. It's not good for you. It's nothing there is for you. So please move around that. And secondly, my exception is if if you're just comfortable and you feel like he deserved it, like, and he treated you exactly how you wanted to be treated, and you just are feeling safe, feeling comfortable, just to bust that pussy from 10 to 2, that's no problem. Like, it's really all up to you. But definitely, if you throwing it too early for no reason, sis, definitely we need to reevaluate some things, and definitely maybe like take a step back, go and figure some things out, but hey, I totally understand if that's truly what you wanted to. So I'm not even gonna hold y'all on that. So I definitely do think that throwing the pussy back too early is kind of too much though sometimes, especially in this day and age, because I would say the men nowadays really like to do less for more, and which is definitely unacceptable and not even how their mamas raised them, which is truly the bad part. So definitely you can't throw it back too early. And hey, if you want to throw it back and you still get the perks and everything with throwing it back too early, go ahead. But am I gonna throw the pussy too early? No, I'm not, because I don't really like to have condom sex. Like, that really doesn't really excite me. Like, yay, I'm so excited for this man to put this fucking condom on, yay, and fuck me. Oh my god, yay, we're gonna have so much fun. Like, that's just not what I'm doing. So like, I definitely like to hold my pussy like it's a weapon, and definitely see if I really want to fuck him, or if I really just lust him. Like, I mean, if I don't know, it's like, does my head really like him, or does my pussy and my heart really like him? Like, my pussy can't just like you, my heart has to like you too in order for me to fuck. So I definitely am not a person that throws the pussy too early. And also, it's probably also because condoms, because I really don't want to be like, yeah, throw on this condom and yeah, fuck the shit out of me, yay, I'm so excited. Like, I don't know, even though I'm all here for condom sex, don't get me wrong, y'all, like, definitely be safe, but I'm just saying I don't get excited with it. Like, that's probably why I've been celibate for this long, because no one has really excited me to the point where it's like, yay, they're on that condom and fuck me. Like, no, like, yeah, you're sexy and all, but yeah, not enough to put on this condom and then get fucked. Like, I mean, if I was to raw dog, of course, but you can't raw dog. That's what I'm saying. And that's why our question is, are you raw dogging with a lame? Because baby, I have before and I will never again. So let me know, y'all. But I really hope this could help someone out there, and I hope y'all caught a message or two. If not, I understand. Okay, but y'all, I'm gonna get into some action today. I really hope that something in this discussion that we had today resonated with somebody and y'all caught a message or two. But definitely ask yourself some of these questions, because I want to know. Also, I want to leave y'all with something, just a reminder to the narcs out there, and just so you can recite an affirmation. Boom, an affirmation. It goes like this: please don't disturb my peace if you're at war with yourself. Okay? And that's the narcs out there. Please don't come at me when you at war with yourself. Please be one with yourself before you try to come at me, okay? Be on the bottom line with something like that. But yeah, y'all, make sure y'all subscribe to the pod, and follow me on Twitter and follow the pod on Twitter. But I'm gonna get in some action. I'll kick it with y'all later. I'll talk to y'all soon.